Hi, welcome to this episode of The Daily. My name is Brendan Malone. I was reading a blog post yesterday from a disability rights activist about a new big budget Hollywood film that is coming out based on a romance novel. And the main character is a man who is affected by disability. And the basic story goes like this. He is not happy with his life. He believes his life has become meaningless and worthless. And basically that his being disabled has destroyed his dignity and his worth as a person, so he ends up killing himself. And in the movie, this act is portrayed as, certainly in the book, it's a good thing, and it also enables his love interest to then benefit from his death because she's able to get money as a result and to go on and live her dreams and live the life that she wants to live. Now, as you can imagine, a lot of people in the disability community are rightly upset about this concept because effectively what it's saying is that their lives are not worth living. And in fact, that their lives are an inconvenience to people like me who are able-bodied, and that we'd be better off if they would be better off and we would be better off if they simply ended their lives. Now, let me read the description that this blogger wrote about the trailer. The trailer is filled with ableism and many harmful disability stereotypes. Additionally, not only is the non-disabled actor cast as a cripple, he's the worst kind of crip. He is pathetic, pity-inducing, and absolutely inaccurate to most disabled people's reality. He makes you want to pity him and support him dying because it's the right thing to do. Now, I can understand the anger here, and if I was in that situation, if I was part of the disability community, I would be upset and angry about this too. And when I look at this situation, it just leaves me scratching my head. A, why does Hollywood do this? And B, why do we let them get away with this? Because I don't think we would let them get away with it if they did this to any other sector of the community. Can you imagine if Hollywood regularly churned out a film in which the lead actor, because of his race, perhaps he was black or Latino and living in a white man's world, and he couldn't get a job and he couldn't find meaning, and he wasn't really finding the same acceptance, and the police treated him differently, etc., etc. He decided that his life was meaningless and the best thing to do would be to kill himself, and the movie portrayed this as some sort of good and dignified thing or solution to what are these perceived problems. Or let's say it was a woman and living in a previous era where there were not the same rights and respects afforded to women, and so she decided, I can't go on living in a man's world, my life has no quality, it's meaningless, and so I'd be better off dead. And the movie praised her act of suicide as being something good, not just for her, but for her love interest, who was a man, obviously, and who was then able to go on living a full and complete life and benefiting from her death without her being around. I don't think we'd tolerate that. We would say, what the heck is going on here? So if we wouldn't tolerate it with other sectors of the community, then why should the disabled community have to put up with this nonsense? I mean, whenever we have the debate or the discussion about euthanasia, the same issue crops up. You hear people, predominantly who are able-bodied, who turn up in the media and they say, well, if I was living like that, or if I had this particular illness or disability or disease, I wouldn't want to go on living either. I'd be better off dead. How do you think that makes people in the disability community feel when we talk about them in this way? In fact, I know how it makes them feel because I've got friends, quite a few friends in that community, and they tell me that for them, not only is it frustrating, it's infuriating. Because effectively what we're saying with a film like this is we're saying that persons with disabilities, they deserve nothing but our pity. Their lives really are to be looked down upon. Their lives have no meaning, no value, and really they would be better off dead. And I think it's disgraceful to speak or to promote such ideas about any sector of the community. I think we have a long way to go in this arena. I think we like to pride ourselves on the way in which we have developed and changed and progressed in regards to our interactions with persons with disabilities. But realistically, when you look at a film like this being produced as mainstream fare and it's not a one-off, and we see other content that promotes these same sort of ideas, then I would say we've actually got a long way to come in this arena. And the sooner we get there, the better. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on The Daily.